Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo, and welcome back here off the bench, hour number 2. 8 o'clock here in Capital City, live from the Raising Cane studio. I got Lady Kane sitting across the desk from me. Also, Landon Donovan. Landon doesn't know how to face the camera very well, does he? Looking very shiny, too.
A lot of hair on Landon there.
A lot of hair on Landon. Good for him. Be proud about it. Got the tripod rolling with you. Alondra, Tay-Tay, Luke. And I hope you're staying safe out there. I just got an alert here in Baton Rouge, a little tornado watch. So there is a little weather out there. Again, we do not have windows. So I think we all expected this morning to, except for Alondra, who doesn't listen to Tay-Tay's weather reports every single day.
He did not say there was going to be a
say tropical depression.
Come on. It's a first name storm.
Yeah, well, I mean.
What's it called again?
Arthur.
See, I'm name dumb. I can't remember names. I knew it started with an A, though. That's how smart I am.
Because you know, if it's first named, it's got to be an A.
Absolutely. It's a
makes sense.
First name storm. So I expected to, have my hazards on this morning for sure driving in.
God.
But I didn't. Not a drop.
Not only that, driving was nice. There wasn't anybody on the road.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people canceled work because of it. No rain.
Wasn't depressing at all.
I was cruising. I was like, man, this
I
is
know.
it's kind of nice.
For a depression. Wasn't depressing at all driving in.
So yesterday after the show, I saw this text, and it was like, don't know if the text line can receive pictures, but ask Matt if he's ready to put his flashers on later. And then he sent a picture, and it's somebody turning their flashers on. It said, it's raining. Got to warn them that I'm an idiot.
Well, a safe idiot. So you probably shouldn't tell people that we can get pictures.
Well, you just reiterated the point, so.
Because we can't. Can't do it.
No, I didn't see that picture.
She made it up.
I did. I just wanted to call you an idiot for having your flashers on.
It's fair enough. Jake calls me an idiot every day.
True.
It was Alondra trying to take a really elaborate shot. We can't actually have
made up that whole story for
Yep.
Well, Jake is enjoying. I hope their weather is okay. They're enjoying. Memphis is friend of the show. Memphis.
Yeah. Is he though?
That's a good point.
I feel like we should ban him.
Did he sabotage one of our sponsors? Potentially.
He kind of came in and caused a lot of problems.
Caused a lot of problems for us.
So
Gotta write a lot of apology letters.
Gotta get so many LSU football tickets.
Um,
Shout out Dos Equis.
Shout out Dos Equis. We love you, Dos Equis. You're the best. Best beer ever made.
I was telling you, because of Dos Equis, we're now co-workers with John Hamm.
Oh, that's right.
Which is big news.
Whoa.
So I watched
You saw that?
Your Friends and Neighbors on Apple TV. Great show if you haven't seen it. I was watching an episode literally 2 days ago. He's sitting on his front step. His wife comes up, hands him a beer, logo out, Dos Equis. I was like the Leo DiCaprio meme. I was like, there it is. That's us. So co-workers with John Hamm. Not a huge deal.
Co-sponsors, co-workers.
That's awesome.
And we almost lost the opportunity.
Thanks to Memphis.
I know. But good luck to Memphis and his team. They are in, is it Biloxi? They're in Biloxi?
Yeah.
They're in Biloxi right now at the tournament, the World Series. So people from all over
the world,
the country and the world, this country that's in the world, probably. Maybe people from outside. We'll see. They are going to be competing against the best teams.
They got team of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans out there.
Just beating everybody.
Morocco's in town hanging out in Biloxi.
That's right.
It's like
all the children of the people in the World Cup just coming here to just beat everyone's ass.
Good point.
Well, anyway, good luck. Hope they win.
Shout out.
Hey, you're there. You might as well win the thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Might as well win it all. Bring home the World's Cup for 9U. But anyway, So the tripod, if you are just tuning in, tripod's rolling with you all day today, all day tomorrow. And guess what else is starting today? Speaking of bad weather, woo! U.S. Open. Talking golf, people. Jake doesn't let me talk a lot of golf. But guess what? Jake ain't here. So we're going to talk a little bit of U.S. Open right now. The U.S. Open, traditionally known as the hardest golf tournament the entire year. It is the country's championship. And guess what? They like to really test all the golfers. It's one of the most fun tournaments to watch. It's not my favorite tournament. The Masters would be my favorite tournament. But this is one of the most fun tournaments to watch because it's always a little bit different. They pretty much, it's like a groundskeeper's revenge on the best players in the world. They set up the course with the most intense environment possible. They make the greens as fast as they can. They roll them as hard as they can. They grow the rough as tall and as thick as they can. And basically, they are trying to present the hardest and the toughest challenge while still maintaining like actual golf. But the hardest challenge possible on a golf course and a setup for the best players in the world. And it is always exciting to watch it. And as a casual golfer, I'm a casual golfer. There's tons of casual golfers out there. It's always fun to watch them play this tournament because most of them look human. Most of them are like, oh, well, yeah, I do that all the time. I do it on a way easier course than they're doing. But they are playing the tournament this year in Shinnecock Hills, which is in Long Island. It is known to be, when set up correctly, one of the tougher courses because wind and the natural elements, Mother Nature really takes a toll on this tournament. The last time the U.S. Open was played at Shinnecock was in 2018. Brooks Koepka reigned supreme that weekend. But it's funny to say that all the best golfers in the world, he won that tournament at +1. Nobody finished even par. Nobody finished under par. He won the last time it was there. He won it at +1. Now, the fairways are going to be a little bit wider, but still, the rough is going to be 5 inches. It's going to be thick. Their wind is going insane. I think they just had an hour delay due to fog, so the weather's going to be bad today. So it is going. You are going to see the best golfers in the world look very, very human. The greens are going to be rolling so fast, it's going to be like practicing putting in your garage. Putting on some smooth concrete out there. I think they're going to run. They're expected to potentially get up to like running 12 or 13 on the centimeters, which is like crazy fast. They're going to be running so fast that if it's not raining or drizzling, I think they're even planning on watering the greens like midday, like halfway through the day, just to keep the at least playable. Because there is at this course, it gets so windy and the greens can get so hard and so fast that if the ball's just sitting on the green, the wind can blow it off the green. Like it's that kind of course. And it's going to be frustrating. And these golfers that are used to going and throwing up, 15 under par, 20 under par in a tournament, they are in a little bit of a challenge, and it becomes a mental challenge as well. So they got to grind. It's going to be a 4-day grind, and it's a battle of attrition out there in the golf world. And they're going to have to be okay with carding a double bogey, maybe carding a triple bogey. Well, it doesn't matter what you card. You got to bounce back because you got a shot. Brooks Koepka won, like I said, 8 years ago at +1, which is wild. Laundry, feel pretty educated now? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Taylor, you ready?
Yeah.
Shinnecock?
Yeah, Shinnecock.
You were calling it shiny something earlier. Can't remember.
Well, yeah. That's one of the words you make sure you pronounce correctly.
Yeah, you got to get the Shinna part correct.
You don't want to say shiny. You got to make sure it's Shinna.
Starts to sound really weird.
No, I'm in on it. Me and Luke, this is how much of a sicko he is. We were talking to high school golf during the break. Imagine that. Luke played in high school, apparently. Shout out to the Episcopal Knights.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. So what's the handicap of there, Luke?
I would say I haven't plugged in my handicap in a while, but I would say it's probably a 3 right now. Yeah.
This guy.
Solid 3.
You sandbagging son of a gun.
If I go out there, I'm just trying to, if I break 80, I'm happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. When was the last time you played?
Last time I played was Beaver Creek a couple months ago.
Okay.
Shot a 69.
Oh my God. Get out. Get out.
Yeah. I was
the
5
door
under
behind
through
you.
12. Made a couple bogeys down the stretch.
Where you playing from? Like, were you just putting? Starting from the fringe and just chipping?
Yeah, it was. I actually didn't play that great,
Oh my God, this guy.
but
All right, shut up. Turn his mic off.
So
Shot
69.
a 69. I didn't play very good.
Well, I told you I shot a 69 on Sunday, but it was only through the
Nice.
first 4 holes. So,
Oh.
but at one point, I was there. I'm not very good.
Nice.
I'm about as casual of a golfer as you could possibly be. I play like once a year.
Well, y'all got a chance. Apparently, Luke's got a really good chance. He can qualify, I think. Do y'all know the last 4 champions of the U.S. Open were not top 10 golfers? J.J. Spawn came out of nowhere last year, and the year before, Bryson did it, was not a top 10 golfer at the time. Wyndham Clark before that, and Matthew Fitzpatrick before that. So this is the tournament where you get rewarded for just clean play. A lot of the guys that try to bully these courses don't do well in the U.S. Open. Now, Bryson did well a couple years ago, but it wasn't at Shinnecock. So it's going to be interesting. This is one of those tournaments that the person that can consistently be accurate, can make the putts, and not do anything to just absolutely blow up around is usually going to be in it at the end, at least through the weekend. And you got to be able to bounce back from, like I said, from a double bogey. You got to be able to bounce back from that because everybody's going to make one. Everybody's going to make a double bogey, probably multiple of them. This is one of the, y'all remember the clip of Phil Mickelson picking up his ball as it moved? Like, this is that course because he putted, like, I think he was like putting it 5 or 6 different times because it kept like rolling next to the hole and he didn't make it. It would roll like 12 feet past or whatever. And he got so frustrated with the course, he just picked it up as the ball was rolling. That was this course. So it's going to be fun to watch. I'd like to go through and everybody make a pick as well. Luke, I know you're a little bit more, I mean, you shot a 69 the other day, not a big deal. You might be a little bit tuned in, so I want you to pick first. And you can pick anybody. You can even pick Scheffler, who's not having his best season. He's playing well. He's only won once this year, which for him is wild. So go ahead. What you got?
I'm going to go with, so before the season started, I told people that Scheffler wouldn't win a major this year.
Oh.
But comparing him to last year is kind of unfair because what he did last year was
And the year
incredible. It was Tiger-like. So my pick this week is Rory McIlroy.
Okay.
I think he's the best iron player on the tour. And if he dials in his driver and he putts, I think he's got a really good chance.
I think the U.S. Open was the first major Rory won, like in 2011 or something like that,
Yes.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
So his game is set up for it. So, yeah, we'll see. It's just how accurate can the driver be. Like I said, the fairway's a little bit wider than they have been. They were in 2018. But, I mean, if you go into the rough, it's 5 inches thick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm expecting a similar finish to 2018, especially if the weather keeps up. But the USGA came out with a statement, released it to all the players on tour, saying that the greens are not in ideal condition because of the wind. So
That's why they're going to water him. Like they made that rule, like because they are so fast, the ball could blow off of it.
yeah, strong wind, thick rough, greens not ideal. I'm expecting a similar finish to 2018.
I love it. Make it as hard as you can. Don't water him. Let that ball roll off. Scotty has had 2 seasons in a row where it's like been very Tiger-like. So for him just to win the one, now he's been consistent. I think his accuracy on his approach shots hasn't been quite as good as it normally is. So that's kind of been the difference maker for him. But he's been close. I mean, he's always going to be in it. But if he wins this will be the career Grand Slam for him. We saw Rory McIlroy do it earlier this year with the Masters. The Masters was the last notch in his belt. U.S. Open, the last notch in Scotty Scheffler's belt. So that's the one major he has not won. So if he does it, he will be the 7th person all time to have a career Grand Slam, win all 4 of these majors. Alondra, do you know any golfer's name?
No, but I've been looking them up right now.
Okay, good. I was stalling for you.
Thank you.
This is.
I mean, obviously, I know Scotty Scheffler.
Clearly, this is turnover chain worthy.
Okay. I'm gonna go John Rahm or
John Rahm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, old Rombo.
Old Rambo. He's my pick.
All right, old Rombo, live golfer, LIV.
Is he?
Yep, you're big live person.
Oh, love live.
Love live.
Laugh.
Live, laugh, love, live. Taylor?
A guy that has just been kind of nipping at the heels of some of the top guys all year. I'm going to go Chris Gotterup.
Okay.
See what Chris Gotterup's got this weekend.
Okay, let's go.
He's been playing pretty well this year.
And we'll probably follow up and get the odds of these people, what their live Vegas odds are. Obviously, like in golf, it's always like, your best, like if you're plus 400, that's like a crazy favorite. So we'll see what the odds are on all these. But my pick's going to be Russell Henley. I know it's kind of a boring name. No one's really ever, if you're not like a golf sicko or big golf fan, like you probably hadn't heard of Russell, but he's number 5 in the world. This year, he leads the PGA in driving accuracy, and he leads the PGA in scrambling percentage. So 2 things that you must have. I'll be able to scramble and be accurate off the tee box. Now, there's a lot more that comes with that, but that's going to be my pick. So I think he's probably going to be a popular pick because a lot of people are going to look at driving accuracy. But yeah, I'm going to go with Russell Henley.
He's plus 3,600.
Russell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Alondra's John Rahm pick. So
plus 1,200.
Yeah, I mean, is that third best?
Yes, because Rory McIlroy's plus 950. Scotty Scheffler's the favorite at plus 455. Rory McIlroy's plus 950.
Okay.
And then Scotty Scheffler's plus 455. He's the favorite.
That's wild.
Henley and Gotterup both in the top 15 odds wise.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay. Scheffler being plus 455 is wild, like, especially with the weather at this. That's really low. So
when I was doing my little tiny bit of research just now, everybody was picking him.
Yeah. Well,
has that become kind of a cop out?
Well, you usually don't make money betting against him, but and I think a lot of people do like top 10 and top 5 finishes when they bet on golf.
Wait, who did you pick?
Rory.
Oh, okay.
So Rory's second. Okay, so all of our picks are in the top 15 odds wise.
Let's go.
I mean,
who would have thought? Big golf guys.
I wanted to
Big
go.
Golf foxhole.
I wanted to go see Woo Kim because I like the name.
It's a good name.
He's plus 3,600.
Yeah, so he's pretty popular as well because of his driving accuracy.
Okay.
He's a popular pick as well. So watch out for Siwoo Kim. If you're looking at some bets, you usually don't make money betting on winners because it's just so hard to pick a winner. But you can find some guys and use some statistics to bet, that the top 10 finishes. You can also find some bets for like head-to-head, people head-to-head on that specific day. And you can look at, okay, well, is one guy playing in the afternoon or the morning? Usually the afternoons in these types of tournaments are much more difficult because it's winds pick up in the afternoon a lot of times. But obviously the weather's going to be bad all weekend or at least all day today over there. So expect high scores and a lot of excitement. So you'll see a lot of not top 10 situations happening this week over at Shinnecock Hills and not Shiny, Taylor. So relax over there.
Sorry.
All right. We're going to close this segment out. Stick with us right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com. Pelicanroof.com. I would put Pelican Roof up against anybody when it comes to roofing companies here in Louisiana. Well, there's a lot of options that you have in the roofing game, but nobody has the 5-star reviews that Pelican Roof does. Go to pelicanroof.com. You can see their awesome website. You can see, all the different service areas they provide, the different services they provide from roof repair to maintenance, to full roof replacement, to gutters, to everything. But you can also see what other people are saying about them, other people that have used them to replace their roof. Over 600 5-star reviews right over there at pelicanroof.com. And look, the internet, we all know it's the meanest place on earth, but the internet loves Pelican Roof because they are the best. So give them a call, 337-703-4515. And look, if you have a project, you have to replace that roof, we know it's a big financial decision for you and your family. They can help you that entire financing process right there to the top of their website, pelicanroof.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Our house in New Orleans, they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, OTB, live from the Raising Cane's studio. 8:23 on a Thursday morning. Hope you're staying safe out there. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you are, office, home, car. Maybe you're watching on YouTube. If you are, jump in the chat. Say what's up. Or text us. 225-499-1045. Did I nail that? I got it right?
I wasn't paying attention to what you said.
225-499-1045.
Perfect.
You know what's not perfect? I don't like this. But not everything is just sunshine and rainbows in the LSU athletic world. LSU softball. It's not looking good right now from a roster management standpoint.
Correct.
It's not looking great.
I don't love the way that it's looking. You're losing a lot of
Your best players?
Yeah, a lot of your best players. I would say most of them. Well, there's two big ones, really. I mean, some of them are hits, but Jaden Heavner, obviously, we talked about. She was your go-to pitcher this season and last season. Threw a perfect game versus Charlotte this year. I think it was like February. Her career, or I guess for this season, her ERA was 2.81. So a really good pitcher that you're losing to the transfer portal. She goes to Texas Tech. Texas Tech is doing some really weird stuff over there. I'm so over them.
They hadn't even been in the news. That's the first time I've heard.
I know,
Texas
right?
Tech been talked about.
But this is the second year that you lose your go-to pitcher. So you lost Berzon last season. And then Tori Edwards, who was really good offensively and at first base. Her breakout season was like redshirt freshman year. Hit 18 home runs, batting 73 runs. In her sophomore year, she hit 12 home runs, scored 45 RBI, and again, was just like a staple in the lineup. You lose her. And then you lose Maddox McKee. She's going to Tori Edwards hasn't announced where she's going yet, but Maddox McKee is going to Texas A&M. She's a utility player. When Danica Coffey went down, she came in for her. Didn't see a lot of playing time this season, but somebody that can come in and if somebody's down, she can come and help out. And then you lose Destiny Harris, Jada Phillips. Jaden Leno was injured for most of the season, but that's another really good player that you're losing to the transfer portal. Grady Appling and Lauren Sokin. So seen news for plenty of transfers. Haven't really seen a lot of news of people coming in to LSU.
This pitching staff's going to be rough. Because, like, you lose Heavner. Peyton Monticelli's a senior. She's out of eligibility. Clopton's gone.
And I mean, we're living in a portal world right now in college sports. And, you know, I mean, maybe this is kind of like.
I mean, they're all going to Texas Tech or Texas.
Yeah, I mean, Texas Tech famous for
paying people.
How much did they pay there? $1 million?
$1 million.
Which was unheard of for
softball.
Right, wrong, and indifferent for female sports. That was like the first like big one that we heard about outside of, the NIL stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of female athletes getting paid big money from the NIL, but like just from the college offer money, they are certainly doing it at a high level.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that's a lot of people that you're losing and key players too with Jaden and Tori Edwards, and then you have nothing coming in. You go to the Supers this year, get eliminated there, and I don't know, like. Beth has a lot of work to do this offseason. A lot of work to do. And I know that Supers is good, but we haven't been to OKC in a while.
Do you think losing in the Supers, do you think they ended the season with positive momentum? Like just from a or is it disappointment? I mean, it's always disappointing when you lose the last game of your season. I got it.
Yeah.
But still, you make it to the Supers. Do you think they carried any, like, obviously it's not positive now with your best players leaving and you haven't brought anybody in.
Right.
But did you have the feeling that it was going to be like a little bit positive going after that?
I didn't think that this many people would transfer out, and I certainly didn't think that your star pitcher would. So
What does that
to
say
answer your
about-
question, I guess I did think that there was like some positivity because it was the furthest, like, I don't know. So I didn't think that this many people would transfer out for softball.
Do you think it's a situation where there's so many resources being poured to the other sports at LSU that there's just not much left to be able to offer to keep up with? I mean, certainly nobody's keeping up with Texas Tech and their offers in the softball world.
Yeah.
But is this a situation where LSU softball is like left holding the bag a little bit for these other sports?
It absolutely probably can be that because, like you said, the resources for Texas Tech softball are unlimited. It seems like it is for Texas softball as well. Like, you're either going there or to Texas. And, yeah, I mean, whenever you're using all your resources. So
there's only so much to go around.
Like, yes,
right?
there's only so much to go around. And Verge, the athletic director, Verge Osbury, says that Coach Tarina is safe in her spot. So I think that everybody is satisfied with LSU being where they're at because they're winning enough. So they're not going to – I don't think that that's an investment that Verge wants to make into the softball program, given his comment that Beth Tarina has basically her job being safe. And I'm not saying, like, hey, you need to fire Beth Tarina. I'm just saying that, like, that tells me that he's okay with where that program is.
Right. For whatever reason that is. It could be like, we're okay with them being as good as they are. Yeah, it's like if we get a great year and we go to the World Series one year, that's great.
Yeah.
Or it can be like, Beth's safe because she's awesome and we're not giving her a lot to be successful.
Yeah.
And, like, she's literally doing as best as she can do. Like, maybe that's, like, there's a lot of different reasonings, and certainly an AD is probably not going to, like, you know, I guess we see it in football, but, like, probably not going to call anybody out either. But certainly it's not looking great from a roster standpoint. But
no, but to say that she's safe is a pretty
that's a pretty strong
definitive, strong statement.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That is a strong statement.
I'm not saying that he needs to come out and say, like, yeah, she needs to get something together. Or, again, I am not saying that fire Beth Tarina. I'm saying he told you with that statement that he's okay where that program is.
Yep. And you got to think about, like, the pie is only so big. And there's a lot of sports wanting a bigger piece of that pie. Somebody is going to get a smaller piece. And then if you're in this portal world, if you're trying to compete with less resources for a sport, and there's other schools like Texas Tech, like Texas, that are saying, like, well, this is a very important piece to our pie, the softball, and we're going to give it a bigger slice, like, you can't compete always. So, and it's unfortunate too, because we tuned in this year. I mean, I can't say that I've, like, in years past that we've been locked in and watched a lot of the softball, but man, I'm glad we did this year because it was fun and it was exciting. And so it is, it's tough to see. And a lot of it was because of those two girls that are no longer on your team. So hopefully they can get replaced. Hopefully Beth can get in, go have some success in the portal. You know, maybe the success that other teams at LSU are having can help the recruiting for softball as well. It's just different.
Yeah.
That's what people keep saying.
It is just different.
Dude, between pitching and position players, you got 4 players with experience coming back. That's it. I mean, CeCe Solura can come back. She was good for you. Sierra Daniel, Shara Lawrence, Kylie Edwards. That's it.
We're just waiting.
Well, no, so Kylie hit the portal too. I completely let that out. Yesterday, Kylie Edwards hit
See, I
the
missed
transfer
that.
portal. So
3 players.
Kylie Edwards also is a very good. She was the
That was a
first
shortstop?
LSU. Yeah, first LSU. How did I
She was
not
good.
mention this? She was the first LSU softball player to hit for the cycle. Like, she is really good too. Another
Oh, boy.
huge key player that is going to be leaving the program.
I missed that one.
you-
too.
I don't know
that's
how
not
I-
on
You
I missed
chose
that one, too.
to forget that one.
I
That
must
one hurt
have
too
because
bad.
I literally sent it to the group chat yesterday, and I was like, "Whoa, here's another one." So I don't know how I didn't mention
yeah.
that.
Well, and like hitting's one thing, but you brought in Avery Hodge 2 years ago to play short. Kylie Edwards is such a good shortstop. She replaced her. You moved her to third. So, like, she did it offensively and defensively. So, okay, so now you have Char Lawrence, who played in the outfield last year, Sierra Daniel, second, third, wherever you need her, and CeCe Solera. That's the group of players that gave you significant time last year. That's it.
We love Beth. She's a friend of the show. She comes out. She's great. She's been at LSU a long time. We, in this world, got to be good on the field. You got to be good with your X's and O's, your game plan, your rotations. But you have to be equally as good at recruiting other college players. So we will see. The jury is still out on how this roster is going to get completed for next year. There's still a lot of time. Took Will Wade a little while. Get some players.
Ooh,
we only
maybe
had
get some national ones.
Yeah, some international softball.
Or
players.
international, yeah.
Or maybe some professionals.
Yeah, the new league, the league Alondra was talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Get some players from
Get
there.
some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
File an injunction if they're ineligible.
Why not? You can do it. You can do it successfully. There's a blueprint out there. There's a game plan.
I bet Jenny Finch can still,
Oh, she can throw it.
yeah.
You need arms.
She
Gotta
lives
have
in
'em.
Louisiana.
She does?
I think like in Sulphur or something.
She'd look good in purple and gold.
She would.
Starting to add up a little bit.
It's starting to all add up. Things are really starting to come together. Anyway, I think it's a pretty good reason if you are a LSU softball fan to be a little bit nervous and a little bit disappointed that your best players, 3 of them, have entered the portal, and a little bit concerned that there's hadn't signed anybody to replace those yet. But there's still time. So good luck to the softball team. Good luck to Beth. Go crush it. Go recruit. It's just different. They didn't have some of those photo shoots that the football team's having on those uniforms.
She got to get Coach O in there.
She needs a higher coach.
Yeah.
Those girls wouldn't have gotten in the portal. She hired Coach O. What are you laughing at, Taylor? I want to tell you about our friends at Go Tommy's. GoTommys.com. Tommy's windows, doors, siding. Best in the business. Go Tommy! There we go. Thank you. We're talking about lifetime warranties. If you have a project happening, if you are maybe having to replace some old rotted windows, doors, maybe it's a little bit of siding, or maybe you're building a new house, maybe you're renovating, maybe you're extending on, whatever it is, give them a call. They are the best in the business, and I'm telling you, they're the best, and that's not just me saying it. Everybody's saying it. They win award after award every year since 2016, best windows in Louisiana. Go check them out. I guarantee it. And they give you a lifetime warranty on everything that they install for you. So just give them a call. If you have a project happening, do yourself a favor. Call Tommy and his team. Just talk to him about the project. We know you're going to get a couple of different quotes, but make sure you give them a chance. Give them just go see for yourself why they are the best around. Go to GoTommys.com. GoTommys.com. All right. Well, we're about halfway through this show right now. Time flies right now. We'll go to break right now, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit of update you. College World Series, the championship series is set. So if you've been tuned in to baseball, life after LSU baseball, I guess this year, it has been an exciting World Series. A lot of good games. And a couple teams that people didn't think would make it this far are in the championship series. So stick with us right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, look, if you have been injured, doesn't matter where it is, what kind of walk of life it is, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Go to getgordon.com, getgordon.com. Be a part of the G team. We've seen all that work that Gordon McKernan has done in the community with all the bike giveaways, just all the great things he does in the community, and then all the work that he's done with the G team in the NIL space. Will be a part of that G team. If you've been injured in a car accident, on the job, workers' comp claim, whatever it is, make sure you are giving Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys a call, and that is anywhere in Louisiana. Your area code, followed by 888-8888. That's 888-8888. Just dial the 8s, and then talk to somebody. Talk to them what happened, and let them go and fight for you, because that is what they do. They go and they fight for you, get exactly what you deserve, and get that G guarantee. That means you do not pay unless you win. Right over there, getgordon.com, getgordon.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right.
I feel like all the music today has been very good for a rainy day.
Ooh, I guess it has been.
It's been good rainy day music. But not like a cup of coffee staring out the window.
No,
but
like
just like you got to get stuff done on
Yeah.
a rainy day, driving around, cleaning the house up on a rainy day, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's raining. Might be
I don't know
bluebird
either.
skies.
You think just
Art-
blue skies?
Arthur didn't really get after Baton Rouge too much from what I saw.
I mean, I'll take it.
Hey, when we were talking about softball, did you have the Arthur fist?
I was kind of, yeah.
Was Arthur? Were
He
y'all
was
in?
an aardvark.
Oh yeah,
That was
I
y'all's
was
time
big
frame?
on Arthur growing
Oh,
up.
yeah. Arthur was.
Buster.
That was like late
DW.
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Because I wasn't Arthur. That's a little too late for me.
Yeah.
The DW, Francine.
DWI.
Francine.
He got a DWI.
The sister's name was DW.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if
I
they
thought
ever.
he was
I don't.
driving while.
I don't know if they ever said what that stood
Intoxicated.
for. Did they?
No, I don't know.
I think it was just DW.
Dorothy Winchester.
You know what? I bet it was Dorothy Winchester.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be.
Dora Winifred.
Dora. I got the first three letters right.
You really
You did.
did, yeah. Dora Winifred.
I'm guessing Arthur was
She was really
he
funny.
English?
No, they
British?
were. I'm pretty sure they were
I
American.
think they were just U.S. folks.
Where was Arthur from?
Where are aardvarks indigenous to?
I couldn't tell you.
Sounds very Australian, maybe.
Arthur the Aardvark lives in Elwood City, a fictional city in the United States.
Okay.
So it was inspired by the author or the creator or whatever.
Okay. Aardvarks are native to sub-Saharan Africa.
Okay.
U.S.
So he migrated.
Saharan Africa makes sense. Yeah. What's the other one? Brain. Did Brain
I don't know.
on Arthur?
Okay. What made him so mad that one time?
I don't know.
I don't actually remember.
Wow.
It's a good show.
Call yourself fans.
Don't ever think I said I was a fan. I said I
You
used to
pretty much stated it.
watch it. No. Don't think I did.
None of us here are fans of the baseball team still left.
No.
No.
Except Jake. He's the one who predicted
Hey,
Oklahoma.
right. But I don't think
That
we
was a
have
good pick.
we don't have any outward hate towards them. Do we?
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
I don't like Oklahoma.
You don't.
No.
Why?
Never have. Never have liked them in football. Don't
Okay.
know. Even when
Right.
they were in the Big 12.
Okay.
I don't hate them per se, but I mean, I'm not.
Josh White, Josh Heupel, didn't like any of those guys.
No. I mean, it's
Josh
just
White?
Jason White.
Jason White, Josh Heupel.
From Heisman Trophy to undrafted.
Mm-hmm.
Some of that.
Both of them, huh?
Was Heupel not drafted either?
I don't know. I don't feel like he was highly drafted, at least.
But yeah, just like we all drew it up.
Yep.
UNC versus Oklahoma in the final.
Yeah, I didn't tell you guys. I bet on this. I predicted this, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't tell anybody, but I did.
Those two have been on a tear. Now, you
Yeah.
texted us the group yesterday, North Carolina versus West Virginia, like came back and was playing
Dude,
really good.
I'm
but
picking up food. It's in the 7th inning. North Carolina's up 12-1.
I mean,
jeez.
North Carolina was on a tear. Their lineup was hitting everything, going off of like hitting into the shift and still finding the gap on that side of the field, like over and over. And they were hot, man. And they have UNC has outscored their opponents in the College World Series so far, 23-11. Both teams that are in the championship series are 3-0 in the College World Series. Oklahoma, didn't they finish 11th in the SEC or something like that?
Yeah, they were not.
They weren't great.
Yeah, I feel like
We beat them.
I feel like what I heard, like they finished
Yeah, that should tell
11th,
you.
11th, and they have outscored their opponents in the College World Series 24-7 so far.
That's crazy.
So it's going to be a really good championship series if you're into that sort of thing, watching college baseball if LSU's not in it. It should be good. Two really, really hot teams. They beat my Mountain Mamas.
Dude, I know. Like,
Yeah.
part of me wants to pick North Carolina because they've been playing so good, but I'm like, dude, Oklahoma's hot too.
Golly.
Like for Oklahoma to come out of nowhere and just, well, to me, I feel like they came out of nowhere. I could have just been not locked in on Oklahoma baseball, but
No, they I feel like they weren't a very high seed, were they?
no, but for them to
Yeah.
beat Georgia, I literally thought Georgia was going to win the entire thing. How cute though. So Colby Branch and his brother, they were, I'm sure you heard it on the
Yeah.
broadcast. They mentioned it a million times, but the brothers played each other, hit a home run, and his little smile was so cute.
Yeah. So that was his last at bat.
Last at bat.
Last bat for Georgia. Hits
Yeah.
a home run. His brother's playing third base,
Shortstop.
shortstop, and gives him a little high five on the way
Yeah.
across.
He was like,
how cute is that?
it was so heartwarming.
Family ties.
I love baseball.
Can't nothing stronger than family.
True.
Oklahoma. They beat Bama 9-0. Then
Crazy.
they beat Georgia twice.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
That's the craziest
Like
part.
your confidence level in Georgia, like going in, is just like a testament to how good they were,
Right.
and how good they were playing.
Yeah.
And Oklahoma, unranked, goes to the College World Series and beats them twice. Beats them 4-3, and then they beat him yesterday. What was the score? It was 11-4. I believe.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
They were 14-16 in the SEC.
That's crazy.
So they had a losing record in the SEC. We know how good Georgia was all year long.
Yeah.
You go 2-0 against them in the World Series.
How'd
Wild.
Yeah.
Like they
I
beat
mean, they
Texas.
had to been close to missing the postseason, huh? With that record.
They were not a high seed.
Crazy.
Anyway, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. I know LSU's not in it. They're out there recruiting their tails off, just getting every awesome player in the whole country. Other teams are fighting for scraps at the College World Series. Not a
Yeah,
big
so
deal.
they didn't host a regional. They got out of the Georgia Tech regional.
Yeah, these guys are playing for national championships, but LSU just stays 1-2.
Yep.
Go Tigers. Are we gonna? So as a Foxhole, we're gonna go Tar Heels.
I'm going Tar Heels.
Okay, because you don't like Oklahoma.
I mean,
Because you hate Josh Heupel.
well, why would I want an SEC team to win it when they're directly
Yeah,
competing
still-
against LSU?
I get that point, but I don't think Oklahoma's a threat to LSU.
I don't look at
like,
Oklahoma
all.
and
I don't either, but
I look
I
at them
just
as a
think they're
threat.
more of a threat.
I look
mean,
at them as a threat in gymnastics.
Yeah.
Sure, but
That's about the sport. I mean, obviously softball too, but
Yeah.
we just talked about that.
Right. Everybody's a threat to LSU softball.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna close out hour number 2. No wait,
Yeah, we're closing it out next.
we'll close it out next. Perfect, right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
I got so screwed up on this list over here. My bad. Go to WrestlePools.com. WrestlePools.com. It is cannonball season. When I say that, it is swimming season, and you want to talk about the best custom pools in all of Louisiana, it's Russell Pools, WrestlePools.com. Chris Anderson and the gang over there, they've been doing it a long, long time, and they've been doing it the best. So it doesn't really matter what type of pool. If you want a resort-style pool, you want to, maybe it's just a square pool. Maybe it's a little dippy pool. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you want a lazy river in your backyard. They can handle everything. Go to their website, russellpools.com, and you can just see their gallery of work. Like whatever you can dream, they can do. They got 2 landscape architects right there on staff, so they can literally take your dream to reality. You don't have to go and hire like an architecture firm or somebody to draw it and then take those plans to a pool company. They do it all under one roof. It is a completely turnkey project. The creativity, the craftsmanship, the just everything, they can do it all. They can draw, they can build it, maintain it, engineer it right over there. RussellPools.com.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Tate. Jake played a little game yesterday on radio. He was asking me which quarterbacks in the NFL I would take over Baker Mayfield. I thought, this is interesting. I like this game a little bit. I wanted to throw it to you I'm not going to give you a Baker Mayfield because I know you take him over Tom Brady.
Not taking.
Which quarterbacks in college football right now would you take over Sam Leavitt?
Julian Sayin. I think Julian Sayin's underrated. I mean, he's a Heisman finalist. People forget about that. Probably take an Arch over him just because he's familiar with the system. Sam Leavitt coming into a new system. Dante Moore had a good year last year. Outside of
Would
those
you take
guys,
him over?
Yeah. I guess so. Just based on what they've done.
And
recently.
you got to put everything into account.
Yep.
Lane Kiffin's offense, all those things, the slam dunk.
Those
everything.
three for sure.
Not Trinidad.
No, I'm not. Look, Trinidad's a great player. I really worry about Ole Miss's offense without Kiffin and Charlie Weiss. I do.
Interesting. I like it. We'll continue this conversation. Also want to get to a little bit of NFL news. We got Munchies segment coming up as well next hour. Chef Michael Johnson back in the country, back in the States, back in the U.S. of A. So stick with us for hour number 3 right here. The tripod rolling with you all morning long. Stick with us right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, Gin Gators. The only gator we like around here is Gin Gators. If you need a full home generator, make sure you're calling the best. A company that started here in South Louisiana because of a hurricane, taking all their neighbors' power out, and they were just there to help. They were repairing people's generators that they already had, and it just turned into this business that started with just helping people that were in need. It's an incredible story. They've grown this business and doing incredible things in the community. Gin Gators, that's Gin Gators with a Z.com. And for most backup generators, the engine's like made by one company, the alternator by another, controls by somebody else. And when something fails, it's like, yeah, good luck, man. Good luck figuring out who to call. But a Kohler generator installed by Gin Gators is just built different. One name on the engine, the alternator, and the controls. One warranty covers it all. Protect your family, protect your things, protect your house. Get that whole home generator. Be that house in the neighborhood that has the lights on. That's Gin Gators, gingators.com.